Alright, let's see if it works this way. Shoot, I don't know where to set the camera at, but we'll figure something out, I reckon. Maybe something like that. I don't know. I don't need this shit this morning. That's all I know. Around there. Not gonna be a good day already. I don't even know what I gotta do today. I don't even fucking care no more. Okay, now somebody shoot me and put me out of my misery. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna have to try and first thing I do is kill the volume on this, don't I? Yep. Bam, volume muted. There we go. Now I'll go to my channel so I can. I'm just doing. I can read the chat there, I guess, can I? Good morning, Jody. So I'll go to my channel. Click on that. There we go. That's better. Now I can read the chat better. Good morning, everybody. If you could do me the favor and hit that thumbs up thing. Good morning, Miss Plays Country Girl. How are you today? I think I'm going to get me another Red Bull. This camera here makes me look fatter than well, no, it doesn't. It's how fat I am, actually. Never mind. I'll be back. And I can't take looking at my fat ass. I gotta kill that. There, that is so much better. So, Max, how you doing today, buddy? Good cat today? Yeah, you're a good cat every day. Yeah, I'm alright, dude. I ain't bothering nobody. Anyone want to adopt a fat old man? I need a keeper. I'm good at dishes. Not a whole lot more, but I'm good at dishes and stuff. So, if somebody wants to adopt a house cleaner, let me know. I'll come to work for you. Yeah, I do too, Mark. I'll do it, John. I'll come on down. I'll be your lawn boy, man. I'll take care of the outside for you. Yeah, I don't know how to use those filters, Jody. I know what you're talking about, but is it worth it? Nah, I'm just fat. I'll just live with it. Mark, you know what I started doing, Mark? And it makes your getting up in the morning so much better. After I fix dinner, we're done eating. I wash all the dishes that I use, pots, pans, plates, forks, everything. I wash it all and put it up on the counter there on the towels to dry. That way, when I wake up in the morning, there aren't no dirty dishes that just stare me in the face and say, "Oh, dude, look what you got to do today." Makes me starting my day out much better, I found. That's what I said, wash. Oh, all right, dog. Yeah. So I told my son I could fix his, but he swears you got to get the parts from the hot tub people. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I can make it work if you just let me at it. He was like, "Well, no, the hot tub people said you." I said, "Sure they did. They want to sell you the shit, man. Just take my word for it." But I've never had a hot tub, so I don't know anything. You know what I'm saying? All right, let your hot tub sit out there and go to waste. Then I don't care. I'll fix it whenever mom's gone and I move out there. I'll fix it then. I don't care what he says. All right, Mark, get some sleep, buddy. I'll see you tomorrow or later today. Well, the key to that, Jody, is you don't take your phone within 15 feet of the hot tub, then it doesn't go in. I would never take my phone near a hot tub. Are you kidding me? Because just like you, I know I would drop it in there. Man, I got to put some eye wash in. My eyes feel so grubby. Where's my eye wash at? I know I got some somewhere around here. I know I got a bottle of eye wash sitting around here somewhere. I don't know, but I've been told sometimes life gets kind of old. Oh, shit. Where did I put it at? There it is. Hello, Visine. Dry eye relief. That's what we're looking for right there. Yeah, I understand that. Uh, shit, I was gonna say something. Hmm, can't remember what it was now. Dag nabbit. Well, I'd like to have been my neighbors back when I was younger then, because they would have got a good show. I can tell you that. If you'd have been watching, good for you. But yeah. Oh, come on, Ivors, do your job. Hey, Rusty, hold on. I give you the link. I had to come up on my phone. So give me a second here. I'm washing my eyeballs out. One more time. There we go. That's much better, I think. No, they ain't too dirty because it didn't burn or nothing. Yep. There you go, Rusty. Hold on. I gotta do this all on my phone now. It's so much harder to do because it's small. There we go. Good morning, D. How are you today? I've been having internet issues, so I had to shut the original one down and come back up on my phone. So now everything's gonna be out of whack. Well, I missed it. I made a comment and then I got into that's what she said. Mhm. Mm. I can't even remember what I said that would have got me at that would have got me a that's what she said, but I hope it fit. Too small to work with. If I said that, cool. I like it. That's definitely a good. That's what she said. Come back. Did that work?
On buggy.
There we go. Yes, it's delayed on my TV. I see it on my phone now. Good morning, Rustic. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing all right if I can get over this, whatever I got.
Really? There's something going around, man.
Morning, D.
Yep, there is something going around.
Well, I
What?
got my equilibrium's off. When I lay down, stand up, I get real bad dizzy. When I'm walking, I get dizzy because I think I got a bad ear infection.
Yep, that'll do it.
So I'm supposed to go to the doctor. I was supposed to went today, but we moved it to Thursday because I've got to take my sister-in-law over to Wycliffe over to get her truck and over at the boat place, and then come back. And then tomorrow I'm meeting Anthony J all day up there. We're going to skipjack fish and,
Oh, really? Cool. Where at?
up there in Kentucky.
Oh man.
Morning, Denise. So be over there Wednesday, so I go to the doctor Thursday. Hopefully they give me some antibiotics, get this cleared up. So I got a hole in my eardrum over here,
Yeah.
and had it fixed once, and then about 6 months later, I sneezed real hard and it busted back open.
Oh, really? Yeah, I can see that.
Uh, and
Can
so
hit it.
they can do that surgery again, but man, I went through hell with surgery. That packing stuff they put in there that your body absorbs,
Yep.
uh, I'm allergic to it, and I can take and anywhere on my body or skin, I can take my finger, lightly touch my skin, and write my name, and it'll pop up, swell up my name. You can see it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Itch real bad all over. Morning, Sandy.
Hey,
Sandy told
Cindy Toes, how are you today?
me, yeah. So I refuse to have that surgery again. So every now and then, I guess I get I get ear infections in that ear now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Interesting.
horrible. I can't even put my head like a swimming pool. I can't even put my head under water, man. It'll pop
Really?
out and
Yep.
painful.
I don't know. I was
Extreme.
surfing one time and had never thought about it until it happened, but I was trying to go out through the waves to get out to surf, you know what I mean? And a big wave come and I turned sideways when it got to me and it smacked the side of my head and it forced the water in my ear real far.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, oh shit. But I remember when I was a kid and I'd go down to Florida swimming, after we got done swimming, my aunt would make us lay our head sideways and pour a cap full of alcohol in our ear, and the alcohol would force the water up and then tilt it over, and the water and alcohol would come out. And I remembered that when I got home, I tried it and it worked because otherwise my ear was just, I couldn't even hear out of it.
Yeah, I have to wear them headphone things now when I mow because that motor,
Yep.
oh man, it's just like it amplifies it. I don't know how it does it, but it amplifies it. So I have to keep that ear covered when I'm doing something loud. Or
Yeah. I always wear my earbuds when I'm mowing.
Jim woke me over tonight, John. Devil of a date night. Dadgum, Sandy. You'll sleep good, won't
Good one. Got one there. Yeah, that's a good one. Now that coat can't be worth a damn. It looks cool though.
I don't know what he's talking about, folks.
Oh, I just looking at a coat. A picture of a coat popped up on my screen, and I just glanced over at it, and I was like, "Yeah, that looks pretty cool."
And I said, Jim's the one that needs a nap.
Yeah, Jim needs the nap. He's the one wore out now. Oh, you guys.
He'll survive until tomorrow. Will
Yep.
he be able to walk, though?
Mhm. It depends on if he ever wants to go on another gym date with you. Shoot, I forgot what I was thinking now. Dag nabbit. I hate when that happens. Hmm.
He said, Dag nabbit.
Yeah. That's not a cuss word, though. I'm trying to do better.
Where's my charger?
Hmm. Yep. You want to go out, Kid?
My battery
Little,
pack here. Had to find my
little
little
guy over here.
cable charger on the
Come
phone.
on. You want to go out? Okay, let's go. Come on, little guy. You coming with us? Tilly, you want to go out or no? No? Okay. Little guy, leave her alone. You woke
Yeah, I
her up.
heard that, and he keeps you out of trouble.
Woke her up.
He keeps Curtis at bay, don't it? And I know he's watching. He's a lurker.
Yeah, he'd be looking a lot.
Well, maybe Eric come up today and let us pull him up on the camera while he's driving today.
Yeah.
He was hiding something yesterday. He didn't want to come up on camera.
I don't know how long I'll be on today. I think I'll probably kick off about 8.
Yeah, I don't know what time we'll be going over to Wycliffe. I hope it's early so I get back in time to do laundry. Then I got to load up my skipjack stuff.
When are you going tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow I'll be going up there to Kentucky. He's been around, Sandy.
Yep. He's been around. He just don't come up much. Not on my side, anyway. I didn't say nothing about laundry. I said I do dishes and mow the grass. I didn't say nothing about laundry. I ain't washing nobody's damn drawers.
I ain't nobody mowing my yard. I mow my own yard.
Yep, you're like me. I'm picky about that. I don't want nobody mowing my grass.
No, I just don't want to tear my mower up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
No, just something for enough catfish bait. Oh man, it's 31 degrees this morning.
I forgot to look at the temperature.
Well, last time I say that tomorrow was supposed to be our warmest day. It's supposed to be 55 degrees. Mild winter, man, a mild winter.
Mild ass. I don't know where you're at. I've had a lot of snow and everything here. Cold temperatures.
Been mild here. Yeah, you live a little further north than I do too.
Yeah, I guess I do.
Jody said I need some fresh skipjack and live bluegills. Well, I would too, Jody, but I don't fish in wintertime. I ain't nah.
I reckon you're gonna have to be going bluegill fishing then. Oh, I don't know about where you're at. You only way you're going to bluegill fish here is in a pond that's frozen.
Sandy, you catch skipjack year round if you find them. They're not they're not piled up like they are in the springtime for the spawn. Uh, they're in small, very small groups out there, and you just have to find and locate them. If you see where the seagulls are all piled in, they're chasing the small bait, the small fry, which the yearlings that fresh hatches. If you can fish down below them, you'll catch some. You should catch some below them because they'll stay with them. That way they can feed on
Still some bluegill now. Your mom's farm. I don't blame you. Tell her you'll replace them this spring. Say I'll replace them with some big ones this spring.
Jody, the bluegill are so trained, especially the bass. She can go like that. Come here, and they'll come right up to her, right in front of her.
Hmm. I didn't. Oh, okay. So it ain't even fish. You just take a net and dip down and grab them, or throw a cast net over top of them.
Yeah. I mean, if you got a good a dam where there's good skipjack there, and you got a boat, you can get out there and troll around and find them. That for this time of year be the best time. That's a good time to do that because it'll be
Yeah.
tough to get from the bank. But if you can find a good flow of water that's turbulent right there a little bit around a curve or something, you can catch them there. You won't catch them real thick, hot, and heavy, but you will catch them. I had one up there in the wintertime, and I've caught 50, 60 of them. Then I had one up in the wintertime, I'm going to catch two or none. I mean, just
I can catch them by hand. That's cool.
Jody stick her finger in there and a bass come up there and grab a hold of it. That's a bluegill. So James caught one skipjack, I think, yesterday. As far as I checked it a couple of days ago, uh, I thought I seen one moving down there, but I know I checked it a week ago and there was a bunch of them moving down in there. So yeah, there's none floated up. Yeah, bread balls. I seen Jody use bread balls out there. She catch bluegill and take that bluegill, put it out there, and a big old bass hit it.
Huh.
She said, "I got this bait, gonna catch bait to catch bait."
Bread balls.
Why the baker couldn't have any kids? Why? Because everybody's using the bread is bread balls. Bread balls. I got to see if I can fix my pool. I bent it up a little.
I don't even want to know how.
If you're selling it, just I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, bread balls. Yeah. Hey, bread ball works good, man. You can catch anything: carp,
Yep.
catfish, bluegill. I've even caught crappie on before because it's white and just barely move it, crappie come over and hit it.
Yep. We used to make dough balls too out of bread and garlic.
And Frosty never had kids either. You can't hard kids when you got frozen balls, icicle balls, ice cubes for balls.
She accidentally backed the boat into it a few weeks ago.
I would say she did more than little dent in it.
Hmm.
Snowballs. Oh yeah, snowballs. I ain't had my coffee yet, man. I ain't fully woke up.
Yeah, I'm with you. Me neither, man.
You ever smell mothballs? I'm gonna stay out of that one.
I can't say that I have.
I gotta get me some more coffee. I gotta get woke up for this. John's gonna be on one today.
Yep,
Oh,
yep, yep. I agree. You smelled them, Jody? Well, how'd you get your leg? Yeah, never mind. John got it. Hard to get the little legs apart.
yeah, I gotta get woke up because if I don't, John says something, then and here I go running my mouth, and it gives J Dog something to make a gift out of.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. J Dog will make videos of you and send them to everybody. Happens to me all the time.
Jody said mothballs stink.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Ooh, Sandy said you seem to be a ball connoisseur, John.
Now that's a good one. That is
Well,
a good one, Sandy. You win the
Sandy,
internet
everybody's
today.
got to be something, I guess.
You win the internet today, Sandy. In my opinion, anyhow. Red Bull, call me.
This video is not brought to you or sponsored by Red Bull, but Red Bull, if you're
No,
wanted, contact Bugman22
that's right.
and then let him know that you would like to sponsor him.
If you
You
want to
should, you
want to
should because
sponsor a
he's
guy who
making my
actually
money.
uses your product.
You know how they got uh, some movies they block the product that people's using, like if they're drinking a
Yeah,
beer, they got it all blurred out or whatever.
yeah.
Can't see it, or they got commercials or something like that. Somebody every time I pull up a Diet Coke drink it, I tell them I'm not sponsored. Don't
Yeah.
they'll contact me. Hey, we don't sponsor you. Quit showing Diet Coke. I thought you'd want to sell some sodas, man.
Yeah, oh, you'd like the free advertisement. Hey,
Hey,
morning, Apache.
my buddy Apache's in the house this morning. Apache, we need to work on somebody for to come up as our guest on Saturday night. Let me start working on that. You can
See, that's
count.
why I don't have any organization to my show. Then I don't have to worry about that stuff. That turns it into work.
I laughed my butt off, but I would applaud you at the same time if Red Bull did contact you and say, hey, we'd like to sponsor your show, you know?
Oh, I would die laughing. I'd be like, "Can I have some stickers? How
Yeah.
about some stickers, a hat, and a T-shirt? I'll be good."
Yeah, you send me something that nobody can get a hold of, and it's Red Bull sticker, a hat, and a shirt, and I'll wear it on there.
Yep, yep. You can't get no Red Bull stickers. Never figured that out, neither.
Well, you can't get the original ones, but you can make you some.
Well, yeah, yeah. You can go against copyright, but I tell you this: they're dirt bike helmets that their pros wear. Okay, they're all special Red Bull
Yeah.
helmets. Well, there was a kid that raced here in Indiana that had a friend who was a painted custom helmets and made him a helmet like that, right? And he takes it to the supercross race or the motocross races where you can actually go in the pits and get close to the riders and stuff. And he takes it to get it signed by the riders, and the guy from Red Bull come and took it. Said, "You can't have that." Said, "That's a copyright infringement. Where'd you get this at?" And the kid was like, "Oh crap!" Said, "I made it." The kid said he made it. He didn't say someone painted it for him. And the guy told him, said, "Well, you can't do that. Don't do that anymore. Said Red Bull's very strict and tight on their copyright.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you notice, Red Bull, anyone that rides for Red Bull on dirt bikes and stuff, they have the same kind of helmet. Yeah, but they're not official. I guarantee they're not official. In fact, I'll pull it up to them and look, John. They're probably scared. I know you can't get them from Red Bull. Yep.
Email them and ask them. They tell me you're a huge fan. You drink nothing but Red Bulls, and you would like to know if they got any stickers. You get a sticker from them. Red Bull sticker. To put on the back glass of your car. You ain't got to put it on them. Just tell me that's what you're gonna do with it. Sandy said, "Can I ride for Red Bull? Be more of a show than those guys create. Than those guys can create. If you're gonna ride, don't ride the Red Bull."
RedBullShop.com does not deliver to the U.S. Interesting. They got cool stickers, but you won't send them to you here.
Steve won his lawsuit. That is awesome.
Did he really?
Well, maybe they won't go after him, but they probably won't change their deal.
Well, they may buy him out. They may offer him a buyout, which could be millions of dollars too. I'll be like, hell yeah, I'll change the name.
Heck yeah, I would change the name too.
Yeah.
I'd change the name to Diablo. Diablo Rod Holders.
Well, that's why. Go back here.
But on there, this is the Godzilla of rod holders right here, folks. You want to catch that Catzilla? That's what he ought to call Catzilla rod holders. But he won. He ain't got to change his name. I don't even know how they could have sued him because everybody uses a lot of different companies got the word monster in their deal, and it's just weird.
Yeah, I have no idea. Asians won't buy Godzilla rods. Godzilla, you said Godzilla. No, Godzilla. No, he said Red Bull.
No one would know if I would actually make the landing. A bull one time at a traveling rodeo. Laid me up for a week with back pain. Never did it again. Well,
well, if you need someone to help you produce and film that Red Bull video, Sandy, you just get with me. What the heck? That ain't where I wanted to go.
John, it ain't no D in that. It's Z. It's just a gorilla. Look at the old jet does say gorilla. Gorilla.
Still the Godzilla. Oh, that's Iron Man. Never mind.
Fish with a banshee. Yeah, but I don't see how they could have done that because even he's got the monster rod holders and he's got these weird looking eyes, things as a whatever.
Yeah.
That I mean, I don't know why they tried to go after him for that. That's stupid.
Well, they were just protecting what they thought was their copyright. Well, they copyrighted something that was already copyrighted. So yeah, he won. That's awesome. That is so freaking cool, man.
Yeah, but I don't see where they're still copyrighted at. I mean,
well, yeah, their logo's copyrighted. Monster's logo's copyrighted, and then the Monster Rod Holder guy, he's got his copyright of I mean,
Yeah,
at least,
they're two complete different designs. I mean, the
but
Monster Energy drink,
it's
they
the
don't
name
even have those monster eyes.
Monster evidently tried to had copyrighted the word monster for products. I don't know how it works. That's all beyond my capabilities, but believe me, they spent money on lawyers to sue him and they ended up losing, which is cool. But if, like I said, if I'm him, I said, well, you can buy this copyright off of me if you let me keep my end of it on the rod holders.
Yeah, tell them that they could just buy the name back. Not my rod holder company, but you can buy my name back.
Yeah.
I'm on $5 million. That'd be the sales, about the sales I'd lose the rest of my lifetime.
Yeah.
And then I would say, you know what? I'm done. I'm retired. Florida, here I come. Yeah, the
Yeah.
word monster can't be copyrighted. So it must have been, I don't know what they was thinking, because it's two different uh copyrights. And the decals are different.
Yeah, Dave, bulls are not anything to mess with. You should probably leave those up to professionals. They are big and heavy and they don't have an off button.
I like to go. Sykes up here has a big rodeo every year. I like to go up and watch the night when they have bull riding.
Oh no, Sandy, we'll definitely choreograph and practice the scenes before we make the movie. You know, practice makes perfect. Because I get to be talent also. Script, production, and talent.
ATV destination is called Brimstone Recreation. They claim the word brimstone, and no one can use it, even though I live on Brimstone Road and Brimstone Mountain. Brimstone ain't the word brimstone in the Bible? They can't do that. You can't own a word.
Huh. Yeah, like
Uh,
I said, I don't know how it works, but Monster sued him. So evidently it works somehow.
yeah, I figure they probably thought was thinking Monster Energy drinks is probably thinking people will confuse us with their Monster and we lose sales, and they don't realize it's Monster rod holders, Monster Energy drink. You know,
Yeah.
about like the WWF, World Wrestling Federation,
Mm-hmm.
and that what was that Animal Deal World something Federation uh but anyway, they had changed their name to WWE.
Mm-hmm. I remember that. But yeah, I would just tell the judge if I won, I'd say, here's my terms of the agreement. You pay me X amount for the copyright, but I get to keep the name on my rod holders.
So if I copyrighted Rustic Outdoors, I'd go ahead YouTube and sue everybody at YouTube that's got the name Rustic in their name.
Yep. Well, it did work, John, because uh, Mad Cat or Monster Rod Holders won. So he can say, okay, so you're in breach of my copyright. Now you got to pay me. I believe that's how it's going to work. I don't know. Maybe someone will get him on a reputable show sometime and he can talk about it. Unless they had a non-disclosure, then he won't be able to talk about it.
That's
But
probably what it is.
if all of a sudden you see him driving a nice brand new pickup truck and it's paid for and a new boat and everything, you know that they paid him big time.
Yeah.
Because it's very rarely you beat a big company like that in court. I mean, you know what I mean? It's very rare.
Jody, you ought to copyright your name, Pontoon Jody Catfishing. Anyway, if any business around the world that offers pontoons, there you go. You copyright it. Hot tune circus. Well, oh, I gotta get them. Morning, Chad. Yeah, if I was Steve, I would let dead dogs lay, man. I
Morning,
would.
Chad.
I would
Well, that's what
about
I
it.
said. He's probably got a non-disclosure. He's probably not allowed to talk about it. I mean, I'm with Jody. I've watched the show. I've heard him mention it, but he hasn't said much about the ins and out of it.
Yeah, well, he was actually fighting in the court at that time, but if I was him, I wouldn't say nothing. Morning, Chad. I wouldn't say nothing about it either. I just let it just lay there and fade away. Keep doing
Yeah.
what I.
Like I said, I guarantee you, if he won the case, I guarantee you they're trying to buy him out somehow. And Monster's a big company, so you can look at them and say, keep adding zeros. That's not enough zeros. Add a few more. Now we're getting close. A couple more. I want my grandkids to not have to ever work.
Yeah. And if I was him, I would, and I'd retire and do whatever the heck I wanted to do.
Wait. There we go. That's what I wanted to do.
Oh yeah, they sell way more monster drinks. Monster, they got money. But Steve's been in that business for a long time, and I think they've been in business a lot longer than Monster energy drinks. Steve has. Well, I'm just glad he won it. Big corporations shouldn't mess with little corporations. That's not right. I mean, hell, think about it. When it comes to catfishing on these videos, I mean, there's so many ways you can catfish, but everybody keeps doing it the same ways. It's just different people doing it. I mean, there's so many names you can put on your company that you know you're going to cross sometime. Somebody's going to have that same name. Or right, that Monster used to be bought, or is that a completely different drink? I think that's a different drink. I don't know much about energy drinks. I just see them in the stores and stuff. I don't ever drink them. They're nasty. Chad said, "Good morning, Sandy, Jody, Buggy, Rustic, Small, what? Buggy fell out his chair. We like to take this time to take a pee break. If y'all got to go, let it flow.
And no, I just answering a text real quick. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. My
Tell
friend
Kirk to get
came
the
up.
football.
My friend came up from Georgia this weekend. Grew up across the road from me. Hadn't seen him in years.
Cool.
Yeah, I agree, Sandy. I think it's great, and I hope they got to pay him big bank.
Yeah, I'm glad to. 'Cause I hate it when big corporations, you know, they get so big and make so much money and get worldwide known that they forget where they started off. They were small, trying to struggle to get up there big. And once they get up there, they forget about that and they say, "Hey, look at this guy, Monster. We're gonna get him." Yeah, and I heard he got his tail tucked between his legs and set back to where he came from. I drank 2 Red Bulls on a trip once before. I felt like a squirrel trapped in a cage for about 30 minutes. Then I went away and fell asleep. He didn't find one in Georgia. He had to go back. Yeah, looking for a soul steal. Ernie Browns. Good morning, Buggy and Rustic. Good morning, Ernie. Good morning, Miss Chrissy, in case you're watching. He was in a bind. He was way behind. Y'all will get John started on them songs, man.
Yep. I'm with him on the Devil Went Down to Georgia. I got that one. Okay.
Chris is still in bed. Well, wakes up feeling good.
Oh man. Warren Ernie, Dave Bozar. I don't know, man.
Well, John, I would ask you how in the world would you know that, but you probably partied with him, so I don't know. Got chops on and beef. How can you eat pork chops? A lot of people eat pork chops for breakfast, I guess. I don't like pork chops.
Yeah, I don't either, man.
I like the smell of cooking, but I don't like the taste of them. He was in a bind with his big guy. Oh,
He was way behind. He was willing to make a deal. He said, well, my name is Johnny.
oh, that's awesome, Jody. Congratulations. Pretty soon they'll be running, and pretty soon they'd love you to death, and pretty soon they want to do you.
Heck yeah. Walking. Now you got to move everything up another notch on the tables and shelves and stuff so they can't get to it.
Yeah, they discovered I got a little longer reach.
Muncie roundabout plans. Man, these people in this town ain't smart enough to use roundabouts. You know that.
Dang, Jody, it's been 1 year already. Good not. They grow fast, don't they? Hey, dog and I, good morning. Carts 2.0. Yeah, they grow fast. My grandson will be 10 this year. I'm like, golly. Yeah, Jody be chasing around. Oh, you can't have that. Bring that back. She's looking, laughing as she run with it.
Yeah.
Or be doing this right here, looking at you like it's right here while she gets it.
I'm fixing to make a deal. Get the words right, John. You know that's my pet peeve. My name's Johnny, and it
Think
might
about it.
be a sin, but I'll
If you
take
think
the
about
bet
it,
because you're going to regret I'm the best as ever been. Fly
well,
on the mountain, run, boy, run. What?
if you think about it on that song, so the devil had to jump up on a stump, so he must be a little fella.
Yeah. Baby, yeah, before you know it, the baby will be, yep, that's a fact.
Yeah. That's what Jody's looking forward to. When she gets 16, 17, Jody just sit back and she drive the boat, take it out. Jody just ride.
Oh, okay, never mind. I see you're making up words. Never mind. I'm with you.
He said, hey, I'm the one named Johnny. I'll sing how, please. Thank you very much.
That's a fact.
Uh,
That's Trump right there. I got nothing on that.
yeah, Sandy should be like this, giving her that look like the hand's still going for her. John jumped on the stump to do nump two because of his long hair. Oh, to do number two because it's long hair.
Yeah, that's a good idea too, Jody. That and pontoons are the greatest catfishing boat made. For sure, for sure.
It's one of the main reasons why I want pontoons for my grandkids so I can take them out. I think they'll love it. I know my granddaughter, she's been out on the boat with us on the Ranger several times, and she loves it. You know, I got to look at Bass Pro, see what they got on their pontoons.
Oh, you don't want to look at those. I look, they're scary. I think the lowest price one was in the what 28 or $30,000 range.
Well, Lydia has to hold my hair when I puke.
A new one outdoor or dog and iron, that's probably a used one, wasn't it? Yeah. You know, I seen one on Facebook Marketplace, 28 feet long. It's used, but
Mm.
all of them say no trailer. And I got to thinking, where in the hell you gonna get a trailer to haul a 28-foot pontoon boat?
Oh, man. Special order to have it built, I guess. Didn't want to take
Exactly.
parts like that.
That's not gonna be cheap.
No, I'm probably gonna get palmettos if he doesn't sell it before I can. I wouldn't mind having palmetto, but he wants a lot of money for it. A scissor trailer will haul it.
Yeah, Joe, that one of Paul Meadows is nice. And you know he takes good care of his stuff. Yeah, but you couldn't haul it long distance on a scissor trailer, could you, John?
Yeah,
That's a lot
because
of boat.
you can, because once you get it up, you can lock it in place.
Scissor trailer goes between the pontoons and you jack it up. I wouldn't haul it down the street with one.
See, them scissor ones that they were primarily made just to move trailers in lots.
Yeah, yeah, that's scary right there. Think about taking a 28-foot pontoon down the highway on a scissor trailer. I'll pass. But like I said, you know, you could even if you could buy the boat right, you're not going to find a trailer for that for under $10,000 probably. If you do, it's not going to be, you know, in any kind of shape to haul it long distance to get it home.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's a company out there you can hire, you know what I mean, that'll move it for you to wherever you want it, but you're going to pay.
Yeah, I was thinking about probably getting a 20 foot, but I think I'm gonna get a 24. I'm looking
Yeah.
on at 24.
Oh, really, John? Oh, yeah, but I don't suppose there's for sale, are they? Because if I had a trailer, I could have bought a pontoon by now. Is it John Oiler? And you pull it how far? Interesting, John. I'll have to look on Facebook Marketplace and see if I can find stuff in Florida. I don't know if it'll let you search by state alone or not. I haven't used it that much. Let's see. Hmm, I'm sorry, I spaced out there for a minute. Yeah, I suppose pontoons, if the wind ain't blowing, would be pretty easy to load. Really? And it didn't sway too bad or nothing, John? It's interesting. I never heard of anyone hauling one, far distance on a scissor trailer before. The phone went dark. Not do it. It just drives me crazy when it does that.
Yeah, he's selling his pontoon too, but I think he wants a good price for it, which is a nice pontoon. I think I'm just gonna fish out of the Ranger again for another year because one of my main goals for this year is getting a computer, a printer, and I'm looking for an ink type printer so I can make my own stuff and make my own shirts and hats. I'm not gonna put that vinyl stuff on. I'm gonna try to get the ink type. Driving a pontoon is like driving a cinder block. Well, my pontoon was actually made just for cruising anyway. Get out there, relax, cruise, and you know, you go up there at the lake, the Ozarks up there, man, you'll find them pontoons up there with four 200 engines on there. They have four motors on each one of them, say 200. I think it's a little fast for a pontoon. My mom's boyfriend has a pontoon that goes 70. Don't think I want to be on a pontoon that goes 70 miles an hour. Not on a pontoon.
About, yeah, no, I'll pass.
With two people, no, you should never get your feet wet loading and unloading a pontoon.
Well, yeah, if you got two people.
You got a boat dock here, you can let them off, or sandy bank, let them off, let them back in the end, and you pull the pontoon up on there. And
Mm-hmm. Let's see, a crate motor, 350 in my boat. Oh, okay, yeah, I was talking about that pontoon goes a little fast. You should never get your feet wet. John, my boat tore up and wouldn't run. I had to hand load it, but I had no trouble doing that either. Oh, okay, yeah.
sandy depends on how many motors you got on it. I've seen them trials up there at Lake Ozarks with four motors on it going by, and the only thing that was in the water was the motors.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole pontoon was in the air except for the motors. They were flying. I mean, fucking.
Mm.
I would just have one where it's got a good, reliable motor to get me point A to point B, then point B back to point A. I choose to sit down in the water off the trailer. I know I risk falling and getting hurt trying to climb in and out of the truck bed to just to keep my feet dry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm
So that's
kind of
what Joe won't from her. She won't put steps on her pontoon trailer or her boat trailer too. You can order them offline. Have them right on there.
blowing holes is better than poles. I like it. Mhm.
Yeah, that's true too, Jody.
So I wonder, you got a pontoon as long as that 28-foot pontoon. When you go to put it in, I imagine the back starts floating pretty quick as you're backing down in there. About halfway, the trailer about halfway down, the bottom's probably floating, and the top's still stuck in the trailer pretty good. it I love bass boats. I've answered the whole blowing question for you. You only back part way in and drive boat up on the trailer. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I know that part. And then, well, you still got to hook the winch on the front there to it. I'm trying to think. You're in the boat. You pull it up on the trailer, go up to the front, lay down, grab the winch, and hook it on, and then have somebody pull out. I reckon. I mean, it's easier. You're not going to get your feet wet if you got two people, but I always get my feet wet when I'm doing it by myself. That's a really good uh, piece of advice right there, John. Yep. Always back it off with the motor, and that way, yep. Hmm. I never ever push boat off. Yep. Oh, I have the greatest people. Yep. Let's see here. Oh, the afternoon sitting out in the bay there and watching people load boats. Huh? No kidding. Just take your time. Yeah, there's always somebody impatient at the ramp too. Come on, man, hurry up! Fuck you. I'm just learning how to do this. Shut up. But yeah, there'd always be drunk people trying to load boats on Sunday afternoon, and we would just sit out there and laugh. Hmm. Nobody helps. I have a few that says yes, but 80% of the time they say no. They won't even pull the truck up out of the water. I wonder why. All right, Buggy, got to get on the road every day. All right, John, be safe out there, brother. In fact, I was just talking to my buddy, lives in Atlanta. Been driving for ABF for 25 years or so. He came up this weekend and he come by and seen me. He got his got some certificate or something from ABF for 1,000,000 miles with no accidents or something like that. He's an instructor for him now. They had started a program going to military bases and offering classes for people getting out of the service, out of the army. If they wanted to be a truck driver, then he would train them. Him and his staff would train them and be ready to go when they got out. But ABF evidently decided it wasn't cost effective and done away with the program this year. Yeah, John, that makes a lot of sense. I'm with you too. I have routines actually for about everything I do. I guess like they say, we're creatures of habit.
Take it easy, Sandy.
No kidding, John. T-Bone you a lot. All right, Sandy, be safe. Wow. Oh, really? That's cool.
Oh, that's cool. What, you got your heater fixed? They say what's wrong? Heater cold.
Yeah, John, they sure want to take your money, but they don't want to pay none. I know that.
I bet that valve in the heater port quit working on it. Left the decal in his truck. He got down the road. He said, "What's this?" Out the window go.
I left this small water charter decal on this truck. The other driver wasn't insured on the owner's policy. Huh. See, that insurance companies make me so mad. If I buy an insurance policy, say I buy full coverage, it should cover that car, regardless of who in the hell's driving it. It should cover the car. That's what I bought the policy for. Insurance companies want to tell you what to do. Yeah, that is pretty cool, John. Yeah, pretty cool. Now let's be friends today. I'm wore out for some reason, man. I just can't get going today. Well, it started out bad. My router was messed up, so I had to switch from the computer to my phone, and that throwed everything out of whack. Hey, Nubby, good morning, buddy.
More
And now
nubby.
everything's all out of whack for me.
Nubby, 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 nubby.
Wish I got stuff I got to get done today. In fact, I just got a lot of stuff I got to get done before my surgery, and I lack motivation, and it just drives me freaking nuts, man. Okay.
There's the Benoit ladies. Good morning.
Good morning, Benoit. Headed to work. Oh, I said a four-letter word. My bad. Mm, somewhere over the rainbow. Ah.
Nah, wrong thing to say there, Don. So we've been at work here since first break.
Yeah, John, I should keep a little bit of that around for days like this, shouldn't I? Crazy tweaker or lazy tweaker. It's only Tuesday. This is gonna be a long week, you know. Hey Eric, you out there anywhere? Just drop me a text if you need the link, bud.
Morning, anything?
Hey Finn, how you doing, buddy? Hmm. Oh man, John, that's wild. You said that. There's something about tweaking. I was in a NA meeting one time, class thing at the VA in Indy, and this guy was telling a story about him and this dude he met. He wouldn't call him a friend because they're just drug people he hung out with so they get high, you know what I mean? But anyway, they were at his house. It was getting late, and he said, "Man, dude, I'm just gonna go in here and go to bed for a little bit. So just lay on the couch, sleep, whatever you want to do." The guy had a grandfather's clock. I know it was a cuckoo clock from Germany hanging up on the wall. And when he got up that morning, it was laying on the table, all taken apart. And he asked, "Dude, man, what the heck?" He said, "Dude, there's a camera in there. I know they're watching us." And he took some guy's freaking clock apart. And the moral of the story is don't do drugs, kids. Hmm. So they must get paranoid or something when you're tweaking. I don't know. I've never done that, so I have no idea. The dogs must have decided it was time to go back to bed. Right, yeah. Oh, goodness. Sometimes on YouTube and the internet, you have to point out that you're joking because some people do not get it. You know what I mean? Oh, what time? It's 7 o'clock already. Oh, oh. I'm starting to get lighty back there. Yep. Once it starts thawing, I don't mess with it at all. I don't care if it's 8 inches thick like what I was on the other day. If it's starting to thaw and it's wet on top, I'm done. Speed kills, no mess around. See, ladies. Yeah, we went ice fishing the other day out Sunny's, and this lake's pretty good size. Private lake, pond, whatever you want to call it. But the ice was real smooth underneath the snow, and we'd look. I like, man, you could put a whole hockey rink in here as big as this is, and the ice is nice and smooth. You kidding me? Okay, let's see. We need something interesting today to make the show a little more. Oh man, I got a what was it? Who did I tag now? But I got a call somewhere today, like Social Security or someone like that. I can't remember. I got to see if I got it written down. I can't remember what it was for though. Got the AMA motorcycle 100th anniversary stickers come out. Yeah, I've been a member for God, I don't know how many years. I would have had my lifetime membership by now, uh, because I think after 25 years straight of having a membership, they give you a lifetime membership. But I lost my card one time, and this was pre-internet days, and I went to a race and had to fill out another application and buy a card because they wouldn't let me race without my AMA card. And it gave me a new AMA number. So basically, it wiped out all them years before that because it was a different AMA number. And had it been in today's time, I would have just emailed them and said, hey, this is what happened. But it wouldn't happen in today's time anyway, because I would be able to pull it up on my phone and say, here, look, dude, there's my AMA membership. It's active. I just lost my card. And it's kind of cool every year when you renew, you get a pin like the first year, the second year, and I forget how many up in a row I have, about 18 or 19, I think. It's not fishing related, but it's still cool.
Morning, Jimmy G.
Okay, that's right. I was looking at what I needed. There's something I got a call about. I did get my bill from the nursing home. I don't want to talk about it. Scary.
Scary.
Yeah, but they're gonna have to just agree to payments, or else they're gonna have to sue me. Okay, that's not it. What was it I was gonna do today, man?
What are you gonna do today, buddy?
I'm trying to think. There was something I was. Oh, never mind. I know what it is. I gotta call my storage people. Where's my post-it notes? I gotta call them first thing this morning, about 8 or so. So I will be ending the show at 8 o'clock today.
Uh-oh.
Because I'm way behind. Another motorcycle asshole. Yep, that's a good one.
He's way behind.
Okay, write a note. Call storage. There we go. Now put this post-it note on my bill folder so I'll see it. There we go.
He's way behind.
Yes, my memory's so bad I gotta write that down or I'll forget in an hour's time. Actually, 45 minutes time, roughly. Yep, AMA ain't as cool as FMF exhaust pipes. It stands for Flying Machine Factory. FMF. My last girlfriend I had, always had FMF stickers and stuff because I like the products. And she said, "What's AMA stand or FMF stand for?" Oh, I gotta give my disclaimer first. This show is not made for children. Should you be a parent and you let your children watch this show, you're a horrible parent and should have your children taken from you. So if your kids are in the room, move them out of there because they don't need to be doing any of this. Small pornographic memory, yep. But she asked me what FMF stood for, and I said, it stands for fast motherfucker, of course. And I never told her any difference for months. And we're at the race, and she says something to one of my friends' girlfriends or wife. She's like, that's not what it stands for. It stands for Flying Machine Factory. She's like, you're kidding me. I wasn't going to tell her. I was going to let her keep thinking it. Back when I had a sense of humor. Yeah. Before life kicks you in the nuts enough times, you just lose your sense of humor sometimes.
Yes, buddy.
Well, shoot. I was trying to think. No. What's today's Tuesday, so I don't suppose anybody's doing anything interesting on Tuesday, are they?
No, Laundry Tuesday, that's all I do.
Well, shoot fire. It's warming up here today.
What's this?
It'd be nice if spring would get here sooner so we could be happy.
I'm taking the ladder stand down and putting some new batteries in the pass switch. That reminds me, I gotta get some batteries for the Ranger.
That's what you're gonna do today? Yep, that's cool.
Morning, Uncle Louis said 59 here today. Woohoo. Yeah, it's supposed to start warming up. Tomorrow's supposed to be 55 for a high unless they change it.
That's cool, man. I'm ready. I'm ready for springtime. The only thing I hate about springtime is like it's till all the snow and stuff melts off back here, and the grass in the yard gets soft, and then the dogs go outside and have to wipe their feet every time they come in. Maybe I should write a list, one on split down the middle, put positives and negatives, and list them about my dogs and determine whether I should just get rid of or not. If the negatives outweigh the positives, then it's no question they got to go.
You better talk to Mama Bug about that. She might say you go before they do.
Yeah, that's very, very, very possible. 77. That's perfect.
Morning, Rob Fox.
Hey, Rob, how you doing, man? Bum, 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 ba-na-na-na-na. Nope, I forgot. Let's see here. If anybody got shot in my hometown today. Crash that badly hurt motorcyclist leads to charges against the woman. Let's see what she done. Said she was charged with causing serious bodily injury while driving with a controlled substance in her system. Level 5 felony, carrying up to 6 years. My eyes itch. What she test positive for? Oh, she had meth, morphine, hydrocodone, and amphetamines in her system at the time of the crash. Yeah, sorry, man. You're going to jail. Gives her something to do. Well, I'm glad I remembered what I had to do today. I got to call the storage people because I'm behind and I don't want them to get rid of my storage thing.
Where's that at? We'll go bid on.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to make sure it gets paid today. And I don't think they do that there. I think they have big dumpsters there. I think they just go in and take your stuff out of it and throw it in the dumpsters.
No, they'll sell it off. That's how they get their money back.
Hmm. Well, let's see. I know there's 3 motorcycles in one. An air compressor, angle grinder.
I got 50-cent bid on.
What's that?
So I think I got a 50-cent bid on.
That'll work. Starting at 50 cents.
You got to start somewhere, huh?
Yeah. Ouch. And then I get a sharp pain shooting through my knee. For no reason, I'm just sitting here doing nothing.
Who would bid on a bin full of 80s dirt bike clothes and a handful of participation?
also ran in the race.
Yeah, he's been in the race a time or two.
Mm. Oh yeah, my finger, how it gets cold and burns. Remember me talking about that? Well, I got oh a little them hand warmers about that big, and I put it inside the glove, and then put my hand in the glove, and it worked. It kept my finger from getting cold and burning like it does. I thought that was a blessing in disguise because I at first I wasn't sure how long I'd be able to stay out there on the ice. 205 Wild Action. How are you, buddy?
125.
Damn, that hurts. Yeah, let's see. Ah, man. When I go, that's when the sharp pain shoots through my knee. I'll be right back. I gotta go pee.
Tea break. Y'all run, hurry up now.
Eric, does that mean you can't come up today because you're in a rental truck? If not, I can throw the link up for you real quick. Just let me know, real, and you must have knowledge of all roads heading south. Speaking Spanish not necessary because you don't care what they're saying back there anyway. Okay, and then here, friend, I'm going to pee now. Oh,
Morning, Jersey. All right, I'm back. It's Laundry Tuesday. I had to put the laundry up. He don't have Nightbot. All right. There we go. I'm back. I had to put my laundry up. Folded stuff. Laundry Tuesday. Every Tuesday, gotta do laundry. Time to break out the banana hammock. Hmm. Jersey, don't do it to them, bro. Ugh. Well, supposed to be nicest day this week. Supposed to be tomorrow. Then rain start supposed to move in sometime. 70% chance Friday, and I think 56% Saturday. Not for sure. I have to look in and see if it changed. But last time I was saying it's supposed to rain Friday and Saturday. Hope I
Morning,
don't have
Jersey.
withdrawals.
I think I'm gonna start doing this on Monday and Fridays only. I don't know. I'm getting burnt out, I think. I
John,
don't
you
know.
have them loud shirts before you wash them rustic. Heck no, it recharges them. It recharges. Damn, man. You're making fun of my Hawaiian shirt, dude.
I dig them, dude. Don't worry. Don't change. They're cool.
I started wearing these Hawaiian shirts long before anybody else. Not here anyway.
But yeah, if somebody wants to start doing a show on Tuesday, Wednesday, and well, Rustic used to do Thursdays. I don't know if he wants to do that anymore or not, but I'm thinking about switching to just Monday and Friday, man. I just, you know, get up here and hell, I ain't got nothing to really talk about.
Nobody does on their shows. They have to feed off the
Yeah,
chat.
exactly.
They can feed off that.
Yeah, but then you get 19 people watching and three or four talking, and it just like, I don't know. I'm real tired today. I even went to bed at a decent hour, but I'm still just kind of dragging for some reason.
Yeah, I went to bed at a decent hour. It's about 8 o'clock, 8:30.
I know, John, you do actually, and I appreciate it greatly.
Woke up about 11:30, and of course I went. Why she come to bed about 11:30 and woke me up. I got up about 30 minutes and I laid back down.
Yeah, Jersey, but a weekend review would entail doing show prep, which is definitely not something I can do. Yeah, it's my time of the month. That's what it is, actually. I'm menstruating and I'm being a pain in the ass today.
Yeah, most people in chat they're at work listening on their headsets
Yeah.
or they're driving and they're listening. Yeah, Bugman Butters will show up and get you amped up.
No, he better not show up this early. Yeah, he's actually due. To be honest with you, it's daylight, so he'll be showing up here directly, which means the dogs will bark, which always makes me happy. Yeah, that's true, Jersey. I understand. It's not as bad when it gets daylight early and it's nice out, and I'm stoked to get up in the morning because there's shit to do.
John, he would do something all week.
Yeah, when it gets nice out, there's all kinds of crap I need to do. First off, being getting all that stuff out of my garage. I'm going to throw so much crap away that I don't care what mom says or anything. I'm tired of shit being in there. I want to be able to get in my garage and work.
Ain't nothing to do but start moving stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah, a lot of it needs thrown away. And
Come on.
I think I can put a lot of stuff on my little trailer and take it to the monthly sanitation place there and dump it.
Yeah, that's right, Uncle Luke. Just go to work. Just start with one box, go through it. Next.
Yeah, that's it. Well, what I'm thinking about doing is divide the driveway in half. One side of the driveway is the keep side, and one side of the driveway is the get rid of side. And that get rid of side should be twice as big as the keep side when I get done.
Y'all know better than that, don't you? The keep side be piled up high, and there'd be one
I
little
know,
box.
yeah, that's true.
But you start going through boxes, it'd be like, oh, I remember back when I can keep that.
Yeah, I'm gonna
When
do
they
my
pull
best.
out a receipt, oh, I remember that. I placed third in that race right there. I'll keep that receipt. Or I
Yeah,
got you.
I used to have all my trophies, and then at most races you'd get a square piece of like contact paper that's like tape and have your number on. Like you sign up at the race, and it might say, it'd have like the row and then your number. Like say I was row number 3 and the third rider to row to sign up, so it would be 3-3. You know, so that first number would tell you if there's a guy in front of me, for instance, and he's got that sticker on the back of his helmet. It tells me that 3 tells me he's in my row, so I know I want to try to pass him because there's 8 or 10 different rows out there. And I used to have all them stickers stuck on the fridge. I still got the fridge, but some of the stickers aren't on there. Then I would write on them what race it was, what date and that kind of crap. No real reason, just the prosperity reason.
He's in
And
a
the only
Eric's driving a rental truck. He must be getting a windshield fixed.
Yeah. And the only trophy I still have to this day that I keep, well, I got 2. I got one up here on this shelf was my dad's amateur road racing state championship trophy from 1961. And then I got a plaque of the thing called the Moose Run, America's toughest race. And me and my buddy, it was over in Illinois, and I'd read about it the year before in Dirt Bike Magazine. This was before the internet. And I told my buddy about it. I said, man, they got this race over in Illinois. It's billed as America's toughest race. We got to go over and do that, man. And he was the only one that was even up for it. It was called the Moose Run, not the Moose Knuckle Run, but close. And my goal was I went over. I knew there was no way in hell I was going to win my class, but I at least wanted a trophy in it. So I would have a trophy that said, America's toughest race. And I did. So, and I made a plaque out of, or I made a lamp out of it. That's the only trophy I still have after 45 years. No, let's see, 40 years ago would have made me 20, wouldn't it? So it'd been more than, about 45. Yeah.
I see Paris. I see France. I see a moose in your thing.
Hi, buddy. Here's my little guy. When did you wake up? We gotta go potty. Huh? Come here. You both gotta go, huh? Okay, come here, children. Watch the boogie guys. My dogs do not have boogie guys. That's my pet peeve in life. My dogs will never have that old runny stuff under their eyeballs. There we go. You ready to go? Come on. Let's go, guys. All right, little guy. Do not go out there and bark and get butters over here. I know what you're going to do. Don't you? Do not go.
He never won anything, and they didn't give out participation trophies back then. Eric, come on, Eric.
I see how you are. What you doing, Maxie Max, buddy? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my little friend.
Lay down.
I know, buddy. You're a good boy. Yeah, gonna be a clear day. It looks like the sun's coming up. Let's see. It's slowly starting moving its way back to the north, which means the days are getting longer.
My presentation was spot on.
Who you talking about, Eric? Participation trophies. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I didn't win many races, but I trophied in a lot of them. For instance, if there were 20 riders in the class, they would trophy the top 5.
Oh, God. Yeah, I don't think that's the comment of the day. But
Everything. He never wanted anything, and they didn't give out precipitation trophies back there.
with me saying it. Oh, you'll get this
Hey,
one here
Greg,
too.
come in already, are you?
Because I felt like I was moose hunting.
And there's Butter. Hi, Butter. What are you doing, buddy? Hold on. I get you a treat. Here, look, guy. Come here. Let me unhook your thing real fast. Hold on, Butters. I get you a treat, okay? Hold on, man. Hold on. Y'all went over and hollered for him, didn't you? I told you, did you? Knuckleheads. You ain't gonna get me. I know what you've done. At least he was already out there. Here you go, buddy. Here you go, Butters. What are you doing out so early today, huh?
Well, now you can, John.
See you, little man. Did you eat that little guy, huh? There you go. You better eat it. Still steal from it. You know she will. That's your little honey. Here you go. Here. There you go, buddy. All right, everybody taken care of. Now I should be good for a couple hours till Butters comes back again. At least we got by without no barking this time.
Caterpillar would have to come out with a dirt bike and buggy was going to ride again. Why would you say that, John? Because it's on tracks. Yeah, he can hold it upright.
No, what I need is a step stool to get on them these days. They're so tall. The new bike I bought.
What? Ain't like you what? Nowadays, buggy need a step stool and training
Yeah.
wheels.
The new bike I bought, but until the suspension breaks in, it sets up real high, even when you're sitting on it, because the suspension's got to loosen up a little bit. I can barely touch the ground. I mean, tiptoe. And then, once the suspension breaks in and it gets to what's called the static sag, I'll be able to. I got a link for the back suspension that lowers it 1.5 inches, and then I can lower the forks and the clamps 1.5 inches, and that should help a lot. And if not, then I'll send the forks off to get them lowered another inch and figure out how to do it in the back. And big machineries that move large weights, no doubt. In the series I used to ride, GNCC series, they have quads race on Saturday in that series. I forget where we was at. I think it's down Georgia or somewhere. But we got there Friday night. Usually we'd get there on Saturday and we wouldn't get to see the quads race. But we got there on Friday night because we left a day early, I think. But they had these quads, and one of the class was the 4x4 class. And 90% of the people in the class were these giant Can-Am 4-wheel drive quads. Dude, I'm telling you, these things would go anywhere. And I'm standing there watching them go through this kind of like a big mud hole and up a hill, right? It was pretty gnarly. It'd be hard on a motorcycle even. And I'm standing there talking to a guy watching it. I was like, man, that looks like fun. I said, but God, how they got to get tired driving those, steering them big wheels in the front, pulling and stuff. And the guy said, oh, no, man, they got power steering. I'm like, you're kidding me. Oh, man, I almost decided to race quads at that time. But I'd made fun of quads so much in my life, I just couldn't do it. But if I would have done it, that's the class I would have raced in because those things were so gnarly, man. They're huge, but they just go anywhere.
His legs fall off. Hey, John, I got a joke for you. You know how you can tell when you're a redneck when you tell your wife to shave because you feel like you move something.
I lost it. That one went over my head.
John get it.
Oh, I think what Eric said is he never won at anything and they didn't give out participation trophies back then. All right, I see now, Eric.
Yeah, that's what I read earlier. I interpreted what he said. You
Oh,
was
I,
you was going to the
I'm,
bathroom or something.
I was either going to the bathroom or messing with the dumb dogs.
Nah, you was going to the bathroom. That's only funny if your wife is your cousin.
Exactly. I'd like y'all to meet my wife, sister, my wife, aunt.
My
What,
first
Bubba?
cousin.
Huh? He's already been here and gone, dude. Sorry. What are you doing, huh? You a good man today? Yes, you are. It'll be warm soon and we'll be able to go out.
Eric said he needs a link, Dougie.
All right. All right. That's good. Because I might let this run and you guys can play until you get tired of it or whatever, and then you can shut it off. Let's see, how do I do that? Okay, here we go. There we go.
Yeah, right. He said y'all can play. He
There
gets tired of it. I told my
you
cousin, she
go,
like
Eric.
this. She said her brother said the same thing. Oh my God.
I like it. That's nasty, but I like it. Well, shit, man. I don't know. I'm just having a bad day today or something. I don't know why. There's something's happening. All I know is something's going on because I just don't feel right. I feel like I could just go off on someone for no reason, then I'd feel bad for doing it. You know what I mean?
Well, where you going?
Eric, do what?
So where you going?
I gotta go to Marion to the VA. I didn't get there yesterday. I gotta call my storage people and set up an arrangement to come by and pay them a whole bunch of money because I'm behind on it.
What'd you do? Go to sleep yesterday?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep. Sure did.
I
He took
knew
a
it.
nap.
I forget what else. I done something else, but yeah, I didn't make it to Marion. Oh, I remember. What, little guy? Huh? It's all right, buddy. What you want? I know when I ended the show, I was sitting here and all of a sudden I started sweating and just feeling horrible, man. And what the hell is going on? And I thought I was going to get sick. I went in the bathroom for a little bit. And I didn't get sick, and I was like, man, I better go lay down for a little bit. And I went and laid down, and then I woke up. It was like 1 in the afternoon or something.
Yeah, you came in and Ernie said what? And that was great.
Yeah. But yeah, I just started sweating real bad. I don't know what the deal was, man. And then all of a sudden I was feeling bad. I was like, man, I think I'm going to get sick. I never did, but it sure felt like it.
John said, Eric with a no pay lake icon is like the door, like the drug dealer that has a say no drugs number and no drug sticker.
John, I've only been to a pay lake once in my life, and I'll never do it again.
Oh, they know the drugs bumper sticker.
We know John. We know John don't have that bumper sticker. No, John don't even have that. What is that? That old saying you used to have in school? There, keep the kids off drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, John ain't never even heard of that.
I'm just going to put one of them Apple tracker things on your car, and then I'll see where it's at, and I won't have to call you. I'll just go there and go fishing. No kid. I'll actually stick it on the boat, and it'll pinpoint me in all the spots you fish at too. I'm always thinking, man. Always thinking. See.
Where's that better for you, John? Mm.
Had to have the talk, and not to talk about boys, to talk about drugs.
See, see nowadays, Buggy, you'd have all kinds of trophies.
Yeah. Well, yeah, probably would.
Yep, they give you a trophy for showing up.
Yeah. Well, the worst part is having raced so long. When I was younger, they made the courses were really hard and challenging. You know what I mean? They'd have like nasty uphills and maybe swampy areas and shit where you had to work your ass off to make a loop, let alone finish.
Eric, did you see that live yesterday where Donald Trump made that mayor in California look like an ass? They
No, I
he
didn't.
abused her so much that what she was saying was stupid, and they took her mic away from her. Oh, it's funny.
But as the world changed, as we know, and everybody has gotten softer in the last 2 decades or so, they started whining about the races being too hard, and they slowly changed the courses to where the track's real wide. It's like quad wide now through the woods, and you can just fly through there. And they never put in anything super challenging like mud bogs or nothing. It just turned into a pussy race. Actually, is what they done.
I did see something that made me pretty happy yesterday. I ain't seen in 4 years.
What's that?
Mr. Nugent was live on Facebook yesterday.
Was he really? That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like Ted Nugent. He's cool, man.
I
Was
do
he
too.
the speech?
Nah,
You
he
know,
was just talking about freedom of speech may be back.
you could put a picture of him and a picture of Ozzy Osbourne together and say, kids, the picture on the left is Mr. Ted Nugent. He started playing rock music the same time the guy in the picture on the right did. Mr. Nugent's never done drugs. The guy on the right has done drugs all his life. Look at the difference. One can actually speak and shoot a gun and walk and run, and the other one can't speak, and he's lucky if he can get off the couch now. You decide what you want to be.
Yeah, Ted
Well,
Nugent.
we know John chose Ozzy Osbourne.
Ted Nugent's a big time boat hunter. He loves to boat hunt. I seen one of his hunting videos one time when he stopped right there on the side of the interstate, walked across the 2 lanes, got in the media. There was a bunch of trees all the way down through there. He set up in there. You can hear the vehicles going by, and this big buck comes rolling through it. He nails it, drops it dead in his track.
I guess there's a camera still in here watching me.
They do have the camera in the rental truck even?
No, the company don't, but the rental company does.
Oh, I was going to say no pulling over and masturbating today.
No, I was about to light a cigarette up in this bitch.
John said, I would gladly take a test of any kind you aired. I bet I score higher, no pun intended.
I bet you do score higher.
Oh, shit. I
Yeah,
knew
people do that every day, at least once or twice.
I knew I was going to spill that. Damn it.
How the hell do you set the cruise control on this some bitch?
You could always just take the camera, put a piece of tape over the camera, or set something in front of it accidentally.
I think it's on the mirror.
Guy takes a lot of education and smarts that
Exactly, John. I'm with you.
Yeah, cruise control like God intended. Just like air conditioning.
That's not bad.
Yeah, Jody has Parkinson's now, but what did he have 10 years ago? 15.
I bet most of that Parks
Surprised,
all the drugs he does.
surprised he didn't have to take a rabies shot after eating that bat's head.
Yeah.
You know that was supposed to be fake, right?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah. 70s,
Let's
man.
go with it. When people had tough skin, thick skin, they weren't mad about every little thing you said about them.
If you want to hear a good interview, look for an interview with Joe Walsh of the Eagles. He done an interview, I think it was on Bob and Tom one time, and he was talking about they went on tour, and I forget what year it was, maybe 77, 78 or something. He said, and it's a good thing they took pictures because I have no recollection of the whole tour. He said, I don't even remember being there at all. Rocky Mountain Way couldn't get much higher. Yeah, Joe Walsh is a rocker, man.
This thing's got all kinds of weird buttons on it.
Mm-hmm. It's my party, and I'll cry if I want to. Cry if I want to.
Even though it is a piece of crap Ford. Come on, hammer down. Oh, set. On. Is that working? Okay, there we go. Ah, cruise control like God intended. Let's go. Speed it a little bit. Anybody got any good plans for this week? You know, Rustic don't. He's just gonna do laundry and honeydew list. Bugman's probably just gonna take a bunch of naps. Sounds like somebody's playing the drums. What happened? They both. I get up here and they both fall asleep.
300 hours a year overtime when I was your age. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, that wasn't that long ago. That wasn't that long ago, Buggy.
When I was your age, it was 30 years ago. 25 years ago.
Probably like 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably like 20 something.
Yeah, there was a span about 6 years when they were rebuilding the cable system. We had two systems up and running at the same time till they got it done. And I'd say 5 years that I averaged over 300 hours a year overtime, and 1 year had like 378 hours overtime.
Who knows how many overtime hours you do in a year? I
That
barely
was
can keep track of how many I have a week. What are you talking
well,
about?
it should say on your paycheck, you knucklehead. If you
Says
learned
on
how
the
to use one of them, it would say wages, X amount of dollars times hours, and then wages, X amount of dollars times hours. The one
that's
with the
weekly
higher
though.
dollar amount is the overtime.
Not nowadays. Not with all the taxes.
I don't
The
want to
more,
work. I just
the
want to
more
play
overtime you
in
get,
the guns
the
all
more Uncle Sam
day.
takes. What are you beeping for, truck?
Oh, God bless you, Jody.
What'd she say? I can't read chat, you know. I'm
Oh,
driving.
hold on.
Do
John
I
bought
even want to
shoes.
know?
Shut up. I'm going to tell you. John bought shoes from a drug dealer once. He didn't know what they was laced with, but he was tripping, I'll say. She's here all week, folks. Tip your waitress and bartenders. Good morning, Ashley Brady. How are you today?
Yeah, they don't get taxed now. I never got how they tax tips. That made no sense.
Yeah, I remember. I know. I think the company would have to keep track of them each night or something.
I'm at that. I'm at that percent where Americans shouldn't be taxed over 11%, 11% on their taxes.
I'm
No,
for a
we're
national sales
taxed
tax.
like I am too. Get rid of the IRS.
Yeah, national sales tax. You get to keep all of your paycheck. It eliminates the IRS. It's a win-win, but they won't let they're going to put all the people out of a job. Hopefully, Trump will get the
Yeah,
law so they don't tax OT. I agree, D. But yeah, and there I forget who it was. They had it all worked out and tried to send the bill in, and the Democratic Speaker of the House or whatever wouldn't even let it come off her desk. But yep, national sales tax, which I like because I don't buy much of crap anyway, so it ain't gonna bother me a bit. But could you imagine getting your whole paycheck every week?
that'd be awful sweet. And then it could be like almost as rich as Chad Fields. Go buy me a new boat.
Yep.
Oh wait, we all know D's the one that bought that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool, Jersey. I agree with you. When I first got on at the cable company, I worked two jobs because the kids were young. And when I first started out the cable company, I didn't make that much money. It was decent for the town I lived in, but until I went to school and become a technician, I didn't really make any money. So I'd get off at 5 in the evening and go to work at the gas station from 5:30 to 11 in the evening, and then work Saturday and Sundays at the gas station.
It's bull. People have to work 2 jobs just to make ends meet.
Yeah,
Bull crap.
I agree.
Spend more of your time at work than you do at home or having fun. Spending
Hmm.
time with your family. Bull crap. Because we're overtaxed.
Yeah, that's a given. And the fact of the matter is, there's so much fat in D.C. and the federal government altogether that they could get rid of so many people. Yeah, there's so much fat in the federal government. It's unbelievable. They could get rid of so many people. And I forget what was it, the Pentagon or something couldn't account for $1 billion and some dollars. They have
We
no
know where that
idea.
went. Went to Nancy Pelosi's pocket. Bitch. Sorry. I
Yeah,
can't
no,
stand that lady.
and it's horrible if you ran a business and lost $1 billion. You're going to have to answer to somebody.
Yeah, but once you're the government, you don't have to answer to nobody, apparently.
Yeah, D, right. Well, now, and they're all whining because they're getting ready to pass a thing that makes them all come back to work. They got to actually come into the office and work. They're still working. A lot of them are still working at home after COVID. So how many of them are getting paid 40 hours a week and doing about 10 hours a week worth of work? A bunch.
And that brings up another sore subject. That stupid Fauci. No, it was not scientifically proven that 6 feet
Oh yeah,
distance
no.
was.
I
Yeah, somebody
seen
ought to string
I
that
seen the
motherfucker up.
I seen the interview thing, and actually, to be honest with you, that was we just pulled that number out of the air. To be honest with you, there wasn't any scientific data behind it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, what else did you guys just pull out of thin air? And you say it was supposed to be that way? Mask, maybe. Yeah, John. When I become a single dad, my son was on the swimming team, and I had to get up every single day at 4:30 in the morning to take him to swimming practice.
With that big caster on a catfish rod.
One of the happiest days in my life was when he got his driver's license. And I laughed and told him, oh, hold on. I laughed and told him, I don't have to get up no more. How great is this? Hold on, Russick. Let me put that up on the.
You got me up on full screen. I'm just showing everybody that this is the rod J-Dog give me. I
Let
just
me
cleaned
slow down.
it.
You can't see it that well. I'm going to see the. Yep. I go back to what the name of the rod is. I don't care about that
Yeah.
real.
I
There
heard
we
that's
go.
not the only rod he gave you.
Lime cat rod. Cool.
Oh, that's reserved for you at Curtis.
Yeah. That's cool.
I keep calling it a Hellcat, but it was so dirty with carp bait on it. I called it a Hellcat on the live today, and I meant slime cat.
Yeah, John, I had to get the first one so I could go see my grandma in the nursing home. Believe me, I understand.
Well, hey, Bug Man, what was your son's first car?
A Geo Metro.
Oh, man, that's a sweet ride right there.
You'd laugh, and it had a dented door on one side. But okay, we lived in this apartment complex that was right on the lake in Noblesville. It was a pretty
What was
cool
it that?
place.
Oh,
Well, our whole area around us was made up of lakefront homes with rich people, and him and they all hung out together, right? Here's this kid driving a little Geo Metro, and all of them got nice cars. Well, they all wanted to ride in his car.
it was one of the hatchback ones, not the truck one.
Yeah, it was hatchback. It was a little single door, single door, little red car. Had 3 cylinders, I think.
Yep, 3-cylinder 5-speed. I had one just like it, same color. I delivered pizzas in it, made a heck of a lot of money.
Yeah,
We'll go outside. Is it your turn to go outside now? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Well, tell me. You go outside? Tell me.
Most of your people still work at home, D?
1.4 liter.
Yeah. Actually, my dad bought it originally off someone pretty cheap, and
Yes,
he drove it out to the golf course and everything. And then when Justin got his license, he gave it to me to give to Justin.
yeah, I should have seen that coming.
I can't
Yesterday,
even remember where I got mine from.
Yesterday, I went and let the dog out. I came back. Y'all left me in here by myself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let the dog out. I hope you're still there when I come back.
Yeah, Jersey
Uh,
for
I hope you didn't find anything I left in the basement.
yeah, for the 5 years of my son from I think seventh grade till he graduated. I was a single dad, and we lived together, and it was some of the best times in my life too. And I'm glad we got to do it. You know, I regret having to have a divorce and all that stuff, but there were good things that came out of it, like him coming to stay with me. And you know, now we're pretty close, except he's a liberal and not allowed to talk about politics. And I told him he just ain't made enough money and paid enough taxes yet to realize how stupid he is. That's why we're not allowed to talk about it, see, because that's my philosophy. Thank you, John. I got it written down too. What time is it? Oh, it's 8 o'clock, isn't it? Hey, folks, guess what? I love y'all, but I'm out of here. Uh, I got stuff to do today, so I can't be hanging around all day. And you can thank John Smallwater for the reminder.
Everybody, make sure you text and call Buggy and make sure you don't take a nap today. He's got stuff to do. He's a busy man.
You can call me all you want. I just turn the ringer down when I lay down anyway. Yeah, Jody, I agree. Especially if you're close to a city, but still out in the country a little bit. I know because of all the empty farmland in Indiana, it used to be you could buy 5 acres of land for, next to nothing and shit. Now they want 10,000 an acre for it, which is crazy. It's just bare, unimproved land. Right, yeah, I agree. Oh, mercy. But anywho, I better get busy or I'll end up not doing anything again today, man. I think I need to up my antidepressants for a little bit and then back them back down. It happens every winter. I don't know why I even say that. I hate in wintertime and I get so bored, I get depressed.
Eat some of them edibles, Buggy.
Yeah, I do that, but that's usually in the evening time.
Maybe you should start doing it in the morning. Make your day go by
Oh,
better.
no, I wouldn't get anything done. Well, my buddy messed up the last time he went to Michigan and he got indica instead of sativa. And I'm like,
Oh, yeah, you ain't doing nothing if you're eating that.
yeah.
You know,
I'm like, oh,
indica means you're going to be in the couch.
exactly. And I still got some of the other, I think it's sativa.
Yeah, sativa is the one that keeps you
Yeah,
motivated.
I can't remember if it says sativa on it or not.
But stuff's so fake nowadays.
Yeah, this one's sativa. Well, no, he went to Michigan where it's legal and went to a dispensary. You know what I mean? He didn't go
Yeah,
to the gas station and buy that DH shit and stuff.
but the thing about it is most of it's fake nowadays. Because I remember back in the day, you know, you spark up a bud and there'd be seeds in it. Nowadays, you don't find any.
Well, true sensimelia weed never had seeds in it. The stuff that had seeds in it was coming from Mexico and places like that. It was good weed, but it just, the real sensimelia weed never had seeds in it. John, that's not too far from the truth right there. But yeah, no, weed grown right doesn't have seeds in it. And
weed that's got seeds in it's got pollination. That means there's a male and a female plant.
yeah,
They
I'm
only
familiar.
produce
I'm
seed. They
familiar.
only.
I took biology class. I'm familiar with it. There's
I'm
actually a way
telling
to
you.
there's actually a way to tell the difference between the male and female plant when they reach a certain height or
Yep.
size. When they reach that size, you kill all of the male plants. And then you have the females that grow, and the reason they don't have seeds is because they didn't pollinate with the male.
This sounds like Leech and Dong, not Cheech and Chong.
But yeah, I mean, we used to love it if we could come across some weed back in the 80s that didn't have any seeds in it. You had to know someone that went out to Humboldt County to get it.
Yeah, seeds mean pollination. There's been pollination.
Exactly. Purple was definitely good. I knew this old stoner dude from the 60s lived out by the reservoir. He lived in a house trailer right on the edge of a pond. And he grew this weed one time. And when he was getting ready to harvest it, literally the stems were just literally purple and went up to buds that were about, I don't know, 8 inches tall, probably. And somehow he got them through the whole season without them getting pollinated. If you grow it outside, you don't know if some guy a mile down the road is growing some and he doesn't pull his male plants, and then the wind blows and all of a sudden your weed's got freaking seeds in it. I know an old stoner dude. Yeah. Well, I was in high school when I knew this guy, so he was considered. He worked at Ball State, and he was a really good guy, man, and he knew how to grow weed right before it was a common thing in all the areas. And all real stoners know what Humboldt County is, and they knew it before the documentary came out on Netflix. Yeah, it does. Exactly. Pollen can go miles. In fact, my friend that came here from Atlanta Saturday night, his older brother went in the Navy, was out in San Diego, and about twice a year he would drive across the country to come see his family. And he would tell us, yeah, I gotta go by Humboldt County on the way. And this is the 70s, mind you. And then he explained to us what Humboldt County was.
Yep. Your Humboldt County is Meigs County over here in Ohio.
Yeah, Humboldt County back in the 70s was pretty cool. It's
Yeah,
kind
but
of,
ain't Humboldt? Humboldt's in Indiana, right?
no, it's in California, Humboldt County.
Oh, okay.
There's a documentary
I don't know.
on,
You got one in your state. There's one county in your state that is
it grows
known
wild.
for the. Yeah.
Yeah, Bass Lake area, and it's crap. I mean, I know some guys used to go up there and pick it and dry it and mix it with the regular weed to increase their weight.
Yep.
Humboldt County is where all the people in the 60s that were really into weed went after the love, peace, and freedom revolution ended in San Francisco, Haight-Ashbury and stuff. And they become the pot growing mecca of California. And I mean, the weed they grew back then was pretty good. There's a documentary about it on Netflix now, because I guess it's kind of a rough place now, between, cutthroat people stealing people's crops and killing people and stuff like that. It's a pretty good documentary. You want to go out, honey? Come on. I know you probably didn't get to do anything because
And this half an hour has been brought to you by Learn About Your Weed.
yeah. I used to buy High Times magazine when I was in high school.
Oh man, I miss High Times magazine. I used to read a lot of that.
Yeah, I
That's a good
remember
magazine.
they always had the ads for Normal, the legalized weed people, and they saved Ohio the first time Ohio tried to make it legal here a couple years back because Nick Lachey and some other people had it all rigged where only certain people were going to get grow license and they were going to kind of have a monopoly on it. And Normal and some other organizations started a letter campaign to educate people about, hey, this is a bad law. Vote no on this. Even though it would have legalized weed, it's not a good law. And they failed it. And then the next one come around was a good one. They passed it.
Yeah, they just need to federally legalize it. It helps more than it hurts.
Yeah.
That bull crap they say
Yeah,
weed leads
John.
to other drugs is bull crap.
Yeah, John, he was a Backstreet Boy. He was from Ohio. And
It's a
he was
it's a
one of them.
choice.
He was one of the people who was going to be an investor when it got legal, and there were only going to be certain amount of licenses that were passed to grow it. And him and some other investors were the ones that had the lockdown on it, and it would have put the small growers would have not been able to exist or anything. It was a shitty law, and they were just using the legalized weed thing to do it, so they could have a monopoly on it in Ohio.
Hey, morning,
Yep.
Bobcat.
Now
Hey,
you can apply to grow it, and you're allowed to personally grow 3 plants
yeah, that's
in the
cool.
state of Ohio.
Yeah, you can have 3 plants here, but they have to be in certain stages, and you can't on hand. You cannot have but like so many ounces.
Yep, you can't have more than 2 ounces.
But you can have 3 plants, but one's got to be in just coming up, one in juvenile, and one in almost budding out or something. I don't know, or budding out.
Well, heck, that'd be a reduction in the crop to all the people I knew that
Well,
grew weed.
you guys keep talking about this. John's going to be moving out of Florida soon.
Now
He's
he
gonna
got
be
his
distinct.
stand up back. He ain't going nowhere.
Boys.
They just need to federally legalize it. I mean, it's got so many
Man,
benefits. I mean, especially with the medical field the way it is, with
yeah,
kids that are, Down syndrome and stuff. It helps
yeah.
them with their pain and stuff. I mean,
Oh,
it's got so
sure.
many more medical benefits than.
I agree 100%. And it cracks me up when someone who's a politician who's sponsored by the pharmaceutical companies will say, yeah, but there are so many side effects in health. And I'm like, have you ever listened to one of them commercials for the medicine they advertise? At the very end of it, they'll rack off like 12 different side effects from it. You know what I mean? Those are
Yeah.
okay though, right?
You never seen somebody OD on some marijuana. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Oh no, that and LSD, believe it or not. LSD can't kill you, but it can make you lose touch with reality forever.
Yeah, but you drink so much alcohol, you get alcohol poisoning.
Oh,
Tell me
yeah.
why. Why is it legal and not legal?
Alcohol's the worst drug there is besides nicotine.
Yeah.
They're both
Oh,
legal.
Rat Rod. Good morning, Rat Rod. Bank Angler of the Year.
Who's that? River Rat?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he's in my opinion, he's Bank Angler of the Year.
Come on now. What do you think, little guy? Are you tangled up?
Rustic, it's a popularity contest, right?
I don't care. I still like him and I voted for him.
I'll never win that. I'm not very popular.
You're
Right,
right.
Bugman?
Right there.
I can get nominated, but I would never even get considered. They come down to my name, they'll say, well, look, somebody nominated Rustic Outdoors. I delete.
There you go, buddy. Okay, I guess I'm going to 8:30 because I got carried away on the weed talk.
Crap, I have to start being more girly now. Let's practice. Can you bait my hook? I just did my nails. Jody.
Yeah, you're right, Ernie. If it was legal, you'd have a lot less of the fentanyl and stuff going around, I believe.
You know why it's not legal because they ain't figured a way to tax it.
Right.
Well, in Indiana, the reason it's not legal because Eli Lilly, his headquarters, is located in downtown Indy, and they can't figure out a way to monopolize it. So they keep paying the politicians not to legalize it here.
Well, yeah, stay out of Indy next week, buddy.
Why?
Because the Royal Rumble is going to be there.
Who?
A Royal Rumble, WWE Royal Rumble.
And what? So there'd be like 30 teeth total in the whole city?
I don't know. There'd be a lot more people in the city, though.
Yeah, no, I'm going to have to pass. Not my crowd.
Yeah, but you can always go see Charlotte Flair and go.
You're okay, Jody. Don't change. You're fine. Free parking. There ain't no free parking downtown. I know that. Downtown Indy.
What y'all do? I was told I didn't have to cook today. I cooked pork steaks, country fried,
Yeah.
mashed potatoes, green beans, corn last night.
At least we solved the world's weed problem this morning. So I think we all successful show, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's when I asked, when we going to Wycliffe so I can get my truck? It's your truck, whatever you get ready.
It might be warm enough to wear some shorts and tennis shoes today.
That's what I'm gonna wear, shorts.
Yeah, I think I am too.
They thought I was going over fishing today over the dam, and I said, no, it's tomorrow.
Who's that?
Well, why I thought I was going fishing today.
Oh.
And I said, no, tomorrow.
Oh, she's trying to get rid of you today. That's what it sounds like to me.
She probably hates winter too because Russick's home all the time.
She said she's got to go to work. She ain't trying to get rid of me.
Wow.
I think she's more worried if I'm gonna come home cook supper.
No, I don't eat supper tonight.
Oh, that's right. You got Parent Cafe, don't you?
Yeah, you're eating chili.
What's the over 32 law, Bobcat? I'm not familiar with it.
I ain't either.
Love you.
Love you too, babe.
You got to be over 32 inches tall to, I don't know,
You call a potato that smokes pot.
baked potato.
Well, Jody, you're supposed to let us guess.
Yeah, I'd have probably got that one if she let us guess.
My grandson did that same thing with a joke. He'll say, I got a joke. That's what he'll tell me the joke, then he'll come right to that punchline. I'm like, you're supposed to let me guess. They passed the law at Disney. Oh man, I can't write anything.
He's talking about the 32-inch law. Oh,
Yeah,
are you talking about the blue cat thing or whatever? I think I read something about that.
Oh yeah, there's I think Dieter Melhorn was talking about that, and they said that from down in the James River, and said it's one of the best rivers in the world to fish for blue cats, and they're moving down into the bay or something because they can tolerate a little bit of salt water, and they said that they're thinking about you can keep one. What is it, Bobcat? You can keep one over 32 inches or something. That's it, but they're wanting to increase it where you can keep more. And because he said they're invasive species and they're wanting them out because they're hurting the blue crab population.
Oh, okay. So if they do pass that, boy, you're gonna says no limit on the number of fish you can harvest over 32 inches. No shit.
Yeah, they haven't passed it yet. They're wanting to try to get people to come together.
The commercial fishermen are going to come down there and kill your population, basically.
They're going to kill the big cat population
Yeah,
there. 'Cause they
like
said
they've
that
done
James
with the Ojai
River
River. Yeah.
got the biggest blue cats, and it's the best river to fish. But yeah, it's over the blue crab. They're saying they're moving in there, that little salted water, eating all the baby blue crabs, and the blue crab population has dropped. The Pay Lakers are on their way to those waters. I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, yeah, the
It'd
Pay
be,
Lake or what you call it, the commercial fishermen are, because they're going to harvest all them fish and sell them to the Pay Lakers. Yeah, it's horrible. That's a horrible law.
the Stones watch, the Powerpuff Fast Girls.
They need to make it the other way around. You can keep as many as you want under 32 inches. Leave the big ones to spawn and make more fish.
But yeah, I seen that. Nita Melhorn done a deal on it, dropped it yesterday or something. I watched it. I thought, wow.
Yeah, I think I'll watch it. I haven't seen it. I'll look it up and
He
see.
said that's where the world record blue cat came from, was the James River. Another
No,
record from James River.
no, the world record came from Kerr Lake.
Yeah, Kerr Lake. That's it, Kerr Lake.
Theater.
He said they all tie up together down through there, or something. I don't know, but they're wanting to eliminate them. What do you get when you mix laxatives and marijuana? Shits and giggles.
I like that. That's a good one, Jody.
Jody must have gotten a 50 weed jokes for dummies book. Yeah, they said, Dieter said it will affect Kerr, the James, and the entrance into the bay where people fish. I think already in the bay, they've already got it to where you're not supposed to release the fish back in, but they're wanting to eliminate all the way down through there.
I know they
Yeah.
were trying to do that on James and Maine and Potomac and Maryland.
Yeah, and the Potomac, they've already got it posted and listed that if you catch a blue cat out of there, you're not supposed to put it back. Take it out.
Really?
Yeah. Because they're invasive. We're not supposed to be there, and they multiply.
I dropped him and he slipped right out of my hands. Oh, man. I'll tell you, I've been checking out these videos on they make these like generators for electricity and stuff out of like a big flywheel and some springs. And once you start it rolling, it keeps going. It's perpetual motion is what it is. And it's hooked to the wheel's hooked to a generator and spins it and creates power. Have you guys seen any of these videos? I'll share one out here real quick. It's short, and that way y'all see what I'm talking about. It's
Bobcat, the only way to be a sad day for them is if the Pay Lakers hire them people to go down there and net all their great big monsters out there, then they empty it out. That would be a sad day. I mean, you go down there and we catch nothing or little bitty ones. Bug can go to build the next time machine. Hey, you never know. He can get on his dirt bike, build that thing around, go forward in time. Hit the reverse on tip, go backwards in time. You never know about old Buggy now. Never know what he's gonna do. Hey, there's Donald Knight.
See,
Yeah,
that thing, my phone goes black after 10 minutes, and then there's no way to stop that from timing out. That pisses me off. Have any of you ever seen these videos about these?
Yep, I agree, Bobcat.
Big flywheels, and they hook them up with springs, and it creates perpetual motion, and you can create electricity that way. If not, I'm posting a video of it of one of them on my community thing. If you check it out, it's pretty cool.
Who's MGA? Who's MJF? Yeah, I agree with you. Over time, it will. I mean, it will.
Oh, it's overtime. I gotta go, man. I forgot. I'm not gonna run over. I got shit to do. So I'll see you
And
guys. Thank you all for coming in and hanging out today.
you're on your phone. Take a sweet.
No, I won't get anything done.
Well, you said you was driving to the
Oh,
VA.
you're no
No,
fun.
I got other stuff to do before I leave for the VA, and I won't get anything done. Sorry. I apologize, but I gotta live life today. Do grown up shit. See you guys.
Hey, Lee Evans. Good morning.